The first one is today concept. So before going to start learning the JavaScript, so normally either you are executing the JavaScript or you are executing CSS. Initially, both we combinedly write from HTML only. Here, in how many ways we can apply? How many ways we can apply CSS in HTML or CSS to HTML? We already discussed two things. Two things we already discussed, right? So one is what? Inline styling. Inline styling. Second one is a internal styling. Internal styling. The third one, external style sheets. External style sheets. Okay, when we go with all the three, inline styling we already know. In a HTML, in HTML, suppose if you want to apply is any name like web.html I'm using. Inside the body, let us take if three paragraphs are there. If three paragraphs are there, for each paragraph is a separate style. If you want to apply, we use a style attribute. Style is a color. Suppose red is a close, is a para, and is a close. Sir, for the second paragraph also, I want to apply that different color. Color, suppose is a blue, is a para, is a para. So nothing but when we go with the inline styling means what? When we want to apply, when we want to apply individual styles, different styles, individual styles to each element. Each element, we use inline styling. We use inline styling with a style attribute. With a style attribute. This is the one. And the second one also we know, internal styling. In internal styling, what we will do in the web.html, in web.html, simply we are using head location also. Head location also we use head. Inside that we use a style. Inside that for all the paragraphs, suppose is the same color I want to apply. I want to apply same color. We must use a style, not style attribute, style tag in head location. In body location, we are just writing that paragraphs is a para and para. It's para and para is a one. Okay, this is. So nothing but suppose 100 paragraphs are there. All 100 paragraphs should be visible. All the 100 paragraphs should be visible with the same color. Then we are writing everything. That styles we are writing inside that style tag. Style tag to apply. Here it is the same style to multiple HTML elements. We use internal styling using style tag in head location. That is the second one. And now, so what is that? External styling. What is the external styling? See, suppose Here it is already, we are writing one HTML, like directly I'll show you, then I'll explain the theory. I'll explain the theory. Right. Here, two files I am taking. One is a first.html. In a first.html, the same logic, so I'm writing like this. Is a head location and is a body location. Body location. In that, in body location, I'm just writing three paragraphs. Is a para 1 and is a para 2. Simple example I'm taking. So with that simple example, you will get the clarity why we are using. Three paragraphs I'm taking. And the same one more we are taking. One more. Is a second.html. Is the same code. One more we are taking. Is a third.html. Is the same code. Now, for example, if you take one website, in a website, if you open any website, like minimum 10 pages website will be there. And thousands of pages websites also will be there. Whenever, if you look at that styling of the web page, so what are the web pages? I mean, like a home page, all the web pages looking like a same CSS, same styling only. So when we want to apply same style to multiple pages, centralize the styling. Nothing but don't write, don't write that styles in every page separately. If 1,000 pages are there, don't write that style part 1,000 times. What will happen? Suddenly that client came and please change the heading color in all pages from green color to blue color. If 1,000 pages are there, 1,000 times you need to make changes. 1,000 times we need to make changes. So instead of that, we are using one separate file. Separate file. Let us take styles.css. Look at that. Extension has changed. Extension has changed. Styles.css. This is the way. Okay. In styles.css, only CSS code we are writing. That's it. See, paragraph is there. Color is a blue. That's all. That's all. No other changes. Just color is a blue. Okay. Now we should connect this from all the three. From first to second to third, we need to connect. Sir, how can we connect that? There should be a link between HTML file as well as a CSS file. We apply that link. We apply that link. What is that? href, nothing but reference. It is in a same location. What is the name? Styles.css. And what is that relative type we need to provide? Relative type, it's a style sheet. Which type it is we need to specify. Which type? We need to specify. This is the one we need to use. Link we specify like this. Link we specify like this. So whenever we write this single line, suppose if I open this, look at this, blue color applied. In the second also, suppose if I run this second, black it is showing. But if I add, see, blue color is showing. The third I am running, third, look at this, is a black color is showing. But whenever I apply this link and styling, this one, Sir, suppose here it is, I'm changing to red color. Look at this, everywhere red is applicable, applicable, applicable. Nothing but in one page, sorry, in a style sheets, whenever you do modification, whenever we do modification, then everywhere it is applied, everywhere. So that is called external style sheets. External style sheets are used for centralizing the styles. External style sheets are used to centralizing the styles. That is, we are writing extra file. Any file name, styles are, my styles are, anything, any name, no problem. But extension should be CSS. Only CSS code only you need to write here. Only CSS code, no other code. No HTML, no other code. That you are connecting, that you are connecting to all HTML files. You are connecting to all HTML files, just linking. If you do any modification here, everywhere it is applied. Mostly whenever we are developing the websites, always we write the centralized code only. So nothing but just one time if you write, then automatically it will change. Automatically it will change. That is okay. Now in the same way, now we are going to discuss about that JavaScript. Just like an introduction part of the JavaScript. First thing, first thing, before going to start learning the JavaScript, what is the JavaScript? What is the JavaScript and why they can call it as a script? What we can do using this one? JavaScript is just like a programming language, like C, C++, Java.NET. It's like a programming language. All the concepts are there. All the concepts. It's the same story. Data types, variables, right? Operators, control statements, arrays, strings, hoops, exceptions. All the concepts, collections. Every concept is there. Their JDK 8 features are linked. We can call it as ES6 features here. ES6 features. All the programming concepts are present here, but JavaScript is used to implement client-side programming only. Client-side programming. So nothing but normally Java.NET Python we execute in server side. In server side. Client side we write only HTML, CSS and JavaScript. HTML, the purpose we already know, CSS, JavaScript purpose you will understand. Programming, why always programming we use means what? Just to give the responsiveness. Whenever you click something, it has to respond. It has to do some task. It has to do some task. To do those things, we are using that JavaScript. And here, one important thing, before going to start understanding the JavaScript, a very important concept is a DOM. Document Object Model. DOM we need to understand. Document Object Model. So what is this Document Object Model? This is a web page. This web page, they have taken as a document object. Document object. And so much functionality they have given. So much functionality they have given. to handle this document, to handle this object. JavaScript has so much power to change the web page dynamically because of this DOM only. Like for example, at runtime, if you want to write something, you have taken one paragraph, but empty paragraph you have taken, just empty paragraph. Okay. JavaScript is used to or having an ability to write some content at runtime. To write some content at runtime using this object para with some ID, you can add the content at runtime. For example, there is a button. There is a button. The JavaScript having the ability to disable the button at runtime or to remove the button at runtime or to create the new button at runtime. It is the capability. It is the capability of doing anything with the help of document object model only. By considering the web page as a document, JavaScript can do anything. JavaScript can do anything. Okay. Now, how can we apply that JavaScript and how can we write the code in a JavaScript? That simple examples I'll tell. Simple examples. Same story. JavaScript also we can apply in three ways. JavaScript also we can apply in three ways. We can call it as inline styling. Inline styling. Another one we can call it as an internal styling and external styling, how we apply CSS. Same JavaScript also. Inline JavaScript. Inline. Next one is a internal. Second one is a external. One by one we see. One by one. First of all, we are writing the code in HTML only. Look at this. File is a code.html only I'm taking. Is a HTML code. Head location. Later we use body. Is a body. Now, the first step is what? In body. Whenever you want to write the code, inside the body, if you want to apply anything, look at this button I am giving. Button. Is there any button like a click me? One button we have written. One button we have written. Let me show you. This is the one is showing that button. But see, if you click on this button, any action to this one? No. We need to set the action. We need to set the action directly in a single line. You can set like this. There is a on click, nothing but there is one predefined attribute. Once you click on the button, what it has to do? There is a predefined function called alert. Alert, welcome. It is giving that welcome. Look at this. Double quotes and double quotes mismatching. So internally, if we give that single quotes, give that single quotes. Now simply, when you click on this, look at this. Click, alert box is came. Welcome. Okay. Click. This is what responsiveness. Click. Okay. Click. Okay. Writing. JavaScript means what is programming only, nothing but coding. If you just print some message, how it will print in the same way. This is actually called inline JavaScript. Within the body, how we are applying that styles like inline styles, we can call it as a inline JavaScript. Okay. Next one is a internal JavaScript. See here, just write a button only. Just write a button. Suppose I'm writing here. Okay. Here, inside the head location, we use the word script, not style. Style means what? For styling. Now we are adding the JavaScript. It's like a script. It's like a scripting. It's like a scripting. We need to execute when they click on that one. Normally, logics we always place in function. Function. Any function name you can use. Just fun. Fun. Here, suppose I am writing the alert box. Here, I'm simply writing this alert box. Alert. Welcome to JavaScript. Welcome to JavaScript. So code is ready. See, always coding only. Variables, control statements, loops, for loop, while loop, everything we write. Inside the script only we write always. Whenever we want, we will call. Now still, suppose if you click on a button, see, nothing is happening. Nothing. Here we write that on click, we call that one. Which one? Fun is a function. What is the meaning? Whenever you click on this button, execute the fun logic. Execute the fun logic. Look at this. Welcome to JavaScript. Okay. Click me. Okay. Click me. Okay. Like this. Writing the JavaScript in head location using the script tag. Using the script tag is called internal scripts. Is called what? Internal scripts is a one. And the same story, external files also there. External files. See, I'm taking one file. I'm taking one file. Is any file name. Let us take myscript.js. JavaScript we use. JS means what? Is a JavaScript file which contains only JavaScript code. See, cut it. I'm just placing inside this one. Inside this one. Okay. No HTML code. No HTML code. This is only the one. Got it? But only the point is what? Whenever you are writing, you need to link it. Without link, it will not execute. Without link, see, click on that. No action. Here, script, what we need to link, a simple thing, src, source. Source, myscript.js. When you execute, look at this, start working. Start working. Remember that if it is a script, we use a source. If it is a CSS styles, we use href. And what is the relative type? What is the relative type? These are the three ways. These are the three ways we can apply styles. We can apply styles on that page. Remember that. Styles in three ways, script also in three ways. External style sheets you can write, external script also. Same story. Sir, why again external script means what? Suppose if there is a function, the function you are using like in all the 1,000 pages, same functionality you are using. Then again, same story. Why we are writing separately? Why we are writing? I mean, why we are writing 1,000 times in every HTML file? Make it separate. Make it separate. This is the one you have to do. Okay. And next, one more thing, a very important thing. From here, you are calling from the HTML file. You are calling HTML. But we will learn only a little here. We will learn only a little here. HTML, we will learn here. Inside the HTML, we are adding the JavaScript inside the HTML. But every time, every code we are not writing in HTML. In HTML, what we will do, this is a more important code. More important code. Only one day we will discuss with HTML. Later we go with the React or we go with Angular, we go with the JavaScript, anything. Directly, every time we are writing everything, my code dot JavaScript only we use. JS, JavaScript. Here only we write the code. Here only we write the code. Console dot log hello world. It's the first program of JavaScript. But sir, how can you run? Normally, if you want to execute the JavaScript, if you want to execute, I already told you, let me explain one more example, then you will get clarity. Sir, here, I just want to display some message on the screen. On the screen, script, script, script. See, I already told you that, sir, there is a document dot write. Welcome all. Welcome all. See, this is printing the message. And here it is what is giving that H2. I'm adding some heading also. See, is become that H2 heading. What we are using document. I already told you that the web page they considered as an object. This is an object. Now they have given one method or one function. Write is a function. Whatever you want to write, that will be written on this one web page. But remember, sir, simple message I want to print on the screen. So from HTML code we are writing. Initially, something you want to display on the web page, we discuss like this. But whenever we learn JavaScript coding part, like oops concepts, arrays, strings and all, we will not write here. We will not write here. Simply, we write a JS file, not HTML file. Very, very important. We will take the JS file, JS, and we are printing using that JS. Using that JS, we are printing. But how to print, sir? Where to run? For that, what is important? Everyone need to download and install that Node.js. We must download and install the Node.js. This is the way. Here, once you click on this one, here it is. Windows installer is there. Once you click, see the download will start. Just once you double click on that, it will be installed. No need to do anything. Simple one. Okay. With the help of Node only, You can run JavaScript directly. How can we run? Again, how can we run? See, once you write the code, multiple lines of code, console.log, hi, console.log, hello, console.log, welcome, welcome. Now, how to run? See, terminal, new terminal, terminal, new terminal. Here, terminal will open, wait. See, automatically it will go to that location, web dev. We are in the web development folder. It will show directly folder. First, you have to check. First, you have to check the node is ready or not. Node -v means what? It will show the version what you are using. I'm using that version 20. Yes, node is there in my system. Suppose whenever you are giving this command, if node is not there, nothing but you didn't install. Here I have installed. I'm showing in a control panel. Here control panel. See, I have installed that node. Node. That is the one. This installation is required. Yes, in my system, it is installed. Now, how can we execute? Node space mycode.js. Look at this output came. The complete JavaScript, the next 10 days program, we will learn in this way only. React also same. Here only we are writing. Everyone is saying that JavaScript code writing inside the HTML. Of course, we will write. We will write that slowly you will understand. When we use a JavaScript inside the HTML, when we write JavaScript separately, when we write HTML inside the JavaScript. Here, three things are there. While learning HTML concept, sorry, HTML concept, we are using, we are learning like, suppose any name, web.html, inside the HTML, we are writing that JavaScript code. Inside that HTML, we write the JavaScript code and we run using the browser. We can see the output on the browser. Whenever we are learning the JavaScript, code.js I'm writing. Here purely JavaScript code we are writing without HTML, and we run using that node.js directly. Next one, after 10 days, we will start React.js. In React.js, suppose is a code.jsx extension. We will write, look at this, we will write a function JavaScript code. We will write a JavaScript code. Inside the JavaScript code, we write a HTML code. Reverse to this one. And we run using the server. Currently, updated server they are using, white server, VIT. See, these are the ways we are implementing HTML, JavaScript and all. First, we will learn in this way. 4 or 5 examples I'll explain quickly in the next class. Next one is we are using that JavaScript, JS, JavaScript code we write directly. Next one is a code.jsx. In React, in reverse we writing. Inside HTML, JavaScript, inside JavaScript, HTML. That is only React. Why all these things? By the time you will understand. These are the three we are going to learn in the coming days. Quickly. Okay. Please practice all these things. How can we apply CSS in three ways? How can we apply JavaScript in three ways? And please download that node and write one program directly mycode.js and run with the node. That is your concept for today. Okay. You will get the recording soon. You can leave.